everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to be doing a thrift haul. I just got home from the thrift store and then I bought a bunch of stuff. And I went last week and bought 2 things, so I'm just going to combine them together. Today is Tuesday, and I'm trying to film videos before I leave on vacation on Monday. So I'm hoping to get a couple today, a couple tomorrow, and maybe a couple this weekend, just so that I don't come back from vacation and have to put out a video super quickly. But I have some clothes, some jewelry, some purses, and then just like some random scrapbooking stuff. So, as you might have saw from the thumbnail, I found some really cool purses, and I don't even know where I'm going to use them. I just love them though. So first there's this one, and it's just this beautiful like gold evening bag. And this on the tag says it's a 70s aluminum mesh Whitney and Davis, and this was $25, which I didn't know how much it cost. They're like nicer purses, they keep in a glass case, and they had it sitting, like the tag was underneath it, so it was just sitting like that. And I just quickly like went up to pay and asked the guy if he could get out some purses for me, and I just bought them. So I have no idea where I'm gonna use this, but isn't it just amazing? So it just opens up. I haven't even opened these up. I literally like just got home. Okay, so that's the inside. It's kind of this like peachy, like satin material. And it does have a tag in the inside. Oh, and it says right on it, mesh Whitney and Davis bag made in USA. But I'm like, man, I need some like fancy things to go to. Isn't that beautiful though? Yeah, so that's the first one that I got today. And then this next one is super cool too. Now this one is all just made out of these beads. And it just has this strap that's a mix of like metal chain and the white beads. And the top just has a flap here. And then the inside is lined with this like white material. And when you open it up, it says made in Italy. And then it has a little zippered pocket here. And the tag for this says 60s, 70s vintage made in Italy, $20 as is. This is awesome though. Love that. And this is an evening bag. I don't really know when I would use it. It is very heavy. All of these purses are heavy. I think I'm going to do a more detailed video going over some of my vintage purses. Just like, I mean, especially this one. This one makes really good ASMR. This whisper is so fun. I love it. Okay, now the last purse that I bought today, and then the other purse I bought the week prior, is this little vintage bag here. Isn't that so cute? And it has all this intricate beadwork. And this says vintage shell bag, $8 as is. But it just has this short little chain on it. And it has like a little loose strand here. But I mean, I think this is like really old. And it just is like lined with like black satin material. I thought this one was a really good deal though for $8. Probably just because of the size. Oops. Just clipped the handle into there. But yeah, look at that little cutie. Okay, and then this next purse that I got last week. This one here, it's this gold square bag. And this purse was not in their glass case. It was just with the regular purses. And they sell it by the size. And their small purses are $2.50. So this was only $2.50. And it just opens up at the top here. Like so. But for $2.50, I couldn't pass it up. It feels really nice. And this purse is from, let's see, Larnell, Paris, which after a little research on Google, it looks like it's a purse company from the 1980s. A lot of the ones that I saw online were a lot more like intricate than this. And it said they did more like evening bags. So I don't know where I'm gonna use these. I pretty much use the fanny pack only, so I don't even really know what I was thinking, but they're so cool. I just need to start using them, like figure out what I'm gonna do, what outfits I'll go with. That white beaded bag though, I have some ideas for outfits for that one. But yeah, they're so cool. They even had other ones that I wanted to buy, but I was like, I don't need that many. They had more of the like chain metal ones. They had a black one and a gold one. And like a month or so ago, I bought a big like black chain metal 70s bag from there. But this was like smaller versions of that basically. And I don't need it. Even though I did want them, but where am I going to use all these? I don't know. Okay, so I picked up some jewelry while I was there. The first thing is this beaded, I'm pretty sure this has to be an anklet, because it's way too big on my wrist, so I think it must be an anklet. And it was $1.50, and it is just like these little beads surrounding a larger bead, in red, blue, and gold. And then it just, oh, here we go. It just like hooks around this bead here to close. But I thought it would be fun to have a little anklet. And it's very pretty. I actually got off work early today because I have an appointment to get my eyebrows done. So probably in the next couple videos I'll have my eyebrows done. I left a little earlier than I had to because this morning where I parked my car to take the bus to the ferry, they had the parking lot closed because they were doing they were painting the stripes for the parking spots, and so I had to go park by the ferry, and I was already leaving work early, so I didn't want to pay for parking because it's basically you just pay for all day. It's not by the hour or anything. And so I parked in 4-hour parking, and I was like, I'll just leave earlier. So I got these clip-on earrings. I didn't even know what these looked like because these were also in a glass case, and they were sitting face down on the counter, so I could just kind of see the side. And I just thought, oh, I bet those are cool. So I got them. And they are cool. They kind of look like a little fruit bowl. Let's see if I can get this opened. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, look at these little clip-on earrings. But it just kind of looks like these are fruit. They have little stems on the top. I just thought those were really fun, and for $3, why not? I really like clip-on earrings. So let's see, I don't have any earrings in, so I could put this one on so you guys can see what it looks like. But yeah, there it is. I think that's cool, and it matches my shirt really well. But yeah, can't go wrong with a big clip-on. Here, I'll put the other one on so that I can match, since they match my shirt and all. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, aren't those cool? Yeah, I really like those. Okay, so I bought a necklace, and I don't like the chain, but the little pendant was really cool. So it's a little knotted here, but it's this double chained necklace with this cool pendant on the end, and it has this little design here which matches the little hanging deal, but then it has this brown shiny gem, kind of like tigers, I think. But I just thought that could be fun, but not on this chain. Maybe if I just had a simpler chain and add it here. I thought that could be cool. actually have like a thicker gold chain necklace that maybe if I got a jump ring, I could attach this to it. And that might be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll have to see. But I'm going to do something other than this. But I just thought that that was really pretty. Okay, so the next thing that I bought is all of this like scrapbooking paper, and I think that it's a mix of paper and wrapping paper, like just squares of wrapping paper. But this one right here made me want to get it. I thought that was really pretty. This was $1.50. $1.50. And I thought that I can use this for my junk journal. Because for my junk journal, I'm trying to only use like, you know, receipts or tickets or things from a trip. I want to be able to use photos in it, which next time I go to Costco, I saw on this like Instagram Costco ad, like group that I follow, that they had little printers. And when I looked there last time, they did not have them at the one that I went to. But I want to look again because I want to be able to print little pictures for it. And then the decorations that I do in the book, I want to use things that I either already have, because I used to be really into scrapbooking and like decorating like my planners. So using that stuff or thrifted stuff. So I thought this would be perfect for that. So let me open this up and then we can look at some of the designs in there. Okay, so I think this is all like wrapping paper. But look, it even has this 101 Dalmatians. See, does it have a year on it? I don't see a year. There's all sorts of paper in here. There's this one with these really cute little bears on it. Oh my gosh, this one's adorable. Look at the little ducks. They're so cute. And there's even some like tissue paper in here. Which that's really pretty. That makes the best crinkle sounds. This one looks like it's lace. That was probably paper from like a wedding or something. But yeah, there's just all sorts in there, so I just thought it'd be fun to be able to like cut out little squares and like put pictures on it or whatever, just to make the junk journal a little more colorful. So, and for $1.50, that's a good deal. Okay, so I just have 2 pieces of clothing, and this first shirt that I got is from Nautica, and it's just this white t-shirt with red trim around the neck and blue trim around the arms. And it just says Nautica 1983. This shirt reminded me of something that I would have worn in like junior high. So that's why I got it. And I will totally wear this. And it's in really good condition. There's no like stains or anything on this. It looks like it's like basically like barely ever been worn. And then the last thing that I got is just a sweatshirt, like a hooded sweatshirt. And it's green. And that's why I got it, because I love green. But it has these buttons up the front. 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons with a hood. And I didn't know what this brand was when I looked at it. Ezzy Mall. Never heard of it. But it was $3. So was that shirt. But can't go wrong with just a plain sweatshirt. I'm going to the ocean next week, so I'll wash it up and probably bring it and wear it at the beach because it'll be windy. And who knows what the weather is going to be like, rain, sun, I don't know. But that is everything that I got at the thrift store. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing